Hey Leo, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the solar eclipse, new moon in Gemini. And the thing with eclipses is they tend to be huge catalysts for change, and these changes can come about over the next 6 months and around the time of the actual solar eclipse, which is tonight actually. Um, so I shuffled your cards, and these are the ones that I pulled. So we'll get straight into reading and see what the energies have to say for you guys. All right, you got Three of Pentacles, Justice card, the Emperor, Four of Cups, the Devil, and the Chariot. All right, my lovely Leo, what am I getting first off? The first thing that I'm seeing here is I feel like you are finding balance with this Justice card. I feel like you're finding balance in deciding what the right thing to do for you is over the next coming 6 months. The Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork and collaboration. I feel like you are trying to find a nice fine balance within your life of learning to work with a team but also maintain your independence. The Emperor is traditionally Aries, but I feel like he has a lot of fire energy, so I get the sense that it's also very much intertwined with Leo also. So it's a card of great independence and authority and being sure of yourself, being less emotional and more action taking, being less affected by your emotions and being more logical, more logical and doing what it is that you have to do for the sake of doing whatever it is you have to do. Like, despite how it's going to affect others, whatever is true for you, you go for that. And I truly feel like you're trying to find a balance between collaborating and yet staying true to your vision. So we're going to look deeper into these things, but this is what I'm seeing so far with the energy. I get the feeling you have a lot of people around you that want to support you with your dreams and your goals and your wishes, Leo, which is amazing. And I really get that feeling of you being very capable of being independent in this time of your life and over the next coming 6 months, really learning to find your place in the world as an independent person, because you are your own person, Leo. You're incredibly unique and you are truly one of a kind. So I love that energy for you. What I see over here is I feel like you guys might be addicted to some sort of cycles in your life. Maybe, Leo, you're addicted to a person that you keep getting stuck in these bonds with and you can't pull yourself out of it. And maybe you have other opportunities, but you're choosing to ignore these opportunities because you're used to being with a certain person. This is just an example. Take this what resonates. This could also be like a negative cycle or way of thinking, because we're looking at working in teams and working independently. So maybe you're out of balance in the sense where you find that you can only work with teams and you don't want to work on yourself. You're solely depending on certain people to carry you through certain parts of your life. That is also an addiction, an addictive cycle. Or you could be too anti allowing others to help you. You want to be focused on yourself and you get stuck in your own mental thought process, and that in itself is an addiction, and that itself is could be holding you back. So I think this is just a card of caution, to be warned about what you give your attention to and what aspects of your life are you overindulging in. I feel like there might be some things that are keeping you stuck, and maybe you're ignoring all the other opportunities that are trying to be offered to you because you're so comfortable or focused on what it is you already have. And there's nothing wrong with appreciating what it is you really have, but it's about recognizing that what you have in your life now, how it may be holding you back and whether it's holding you back from moving forward. And I think that's one good way to assess what's right for staying into your life and what isn't. The people, places or things or circumstances in your life, do they give you a sense of moving forward? Do you feel like you can progress in your life thinking a certain way, or do you think you can progress in your certain life eating a certain way, or do you think you can compress do you think you can progress in your life by being with certain people, whether it's a romantic partner or certain friends? Do you feel like people are holding you back, or do you think they are pushing you forward? Because this is the energy. You are pushing forward over the next 6 months, Leo. You are, whether it's going to be on your own or with people, I feel like you're going to find a balance between that. And I think you just got to be cautious about these addictive cycles that you have going on in your life, or that have been going on in your life for some time. I feel like you need to be mindful of finding balance between your addictions. Maybe you love partying, Leo. Maybe you love partying a lot, but maybe you know that partying isn't necessarily helping you progress. Maybe it's keeping you stuck. So Justice card's asking you to um, be righteous and truthful and honest about what no longer serves you. And she holds a sword in her hand. She knows how to cut things out swiftly out of her life that no longer serve her. So be mindful of this, Leo. Let me clarify now. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Yeah, decision. Two of Swords. A decision, you're not quite sure. This is something you're contemplating. Deciding whether it's worth working with certain people. Maybe there have been people in the past that you have worked with and they have let you down, and maybe you have trust issues from that. So maybe you're a little bit cautious now, like, I got a new business idea and the last thing I want to do is share with people that are going to bring me down, you know? So that's something to be mindful of. Take your time, see things for what they really are. Trial people, ask the right questions for people. If there's something you're not sure of, ask people certain questions. That's going to help give you insight on the information that you need to know. Let me clarify the Justice card. The Death. Yeah. There's an aspect of you that needs to die and to be transformed. And I know that sounds scary, Leo, but we all have certain outdated habits or ways of thinking that should be dead within all of us. We should be killing aspects of ourselves on the regularly, because that allows us to transform and progress as people. So I think you just need to decide and be truthful and be honest with yourself. Like, what am I doing that's still holding me back? What cycles am I addicted to, or people or ways of thinking that I'm addicted to that keeps holding me back? It doesn't allow me to find that fine balance between independence and collaboration, or either, whichever one you're looking at. Let me clarify the Emperor. Yeah, High Priestess. Use your intuition. Use your intuition. You know when to work independently. Throughout life, we're always going to need people to help us. That is human nature. We need collaboration. We need teamwork. We need assistance. We need connection between humans to progress. But when you are on your own, use your intuition. Trust that you can figure things out on your own. You're so incredibly intuitive, Leo. You're amazing. You're so independent. You're born to be independent, even though you also thrive among people and humanity and being a humanitarian and giving to people. Trust that when you're on your own, you don't need anybody else's guidance. Trust in your intuition and your own inner guidance. You know the truth for yourself. You know what's right and wrong, especially for your individual circumstances. You can't get an answer from anybody other than yourself for what is right and what is true for you. So trust in your intuition. Don't look too much always to others. Find the balance between the two. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. Yeah, Hermit. You're just contemplating right now. Use your inner guidance and your inner wisdom to know what's worth accepting into your life and what isn't. What is worth focusing on. It's like the Hermit is like an inner sage. This is a Virgo energy. You might have Virgo in your chart, Leo, but this is just using your own inner wisdom to decide what is right for you and what isn't. These are both cards of solitude and meditation and figuring out what is right for you, but pay attention to what is being offered to you and think long and hard and deep about whether this is something worth investing in or whether it isn't, if it's going to bring you peace or if it isn't. That's one way to assess also if something is good for you. Does it bring you peace? Does it bring you peace when you think about a certain person? Does it bring you peace when you think about a certain situation? That is one way to decipher what is healthy for you and what isn't. I'm keen to clarify this Devil, so let's clarify the Devil. The Emperor here. Anything else? Nope. Okay. The Emperor, on the negative side of things, can be very dictatorial and authoritative. Maybe you could have issues or complexes with your own independence. Or it could also be you being attached to people who are like that, people who are dominant and dictatorial over you or have a sense of control over you, Leo. You love giving of yourself to love, and when you love fully, but you can tend to fall into the role of being quite submissive to toxic negative partners that tend to control you. And God bless your beautiful giving heart, Leo. Sometimes you can just succumb to these people that aren't healthy for you, and it's just because you're so magnetic and you have so much love to offer. Who wouldn't be addicted to you? Who wouldn't be drawn to you? But you need to establish boundaries for yourself between you and these sorts of people. Or Leo, this is you. This could be you on the other hand. This could be you in that text. Sorry guys, I'm a bit tongue twisted. Mercury retrograde. You guys could be a little bit caught up in your own way of thinking, that toxic negative way of thinking of that independence complexity, that complex where you're just like, no, I'm not gonna depend on anybody. I'm only gonna depend on myself. And that rigid way of thinking is stifling your progress. So really guys, take that as it resonates. There's a couple of messages there for you, but let's see what the Chariot has to say. Clarify the Chariot. Strength card, that's lovely. That's lovely. Yeah. Use your strength to push you forward. You have your own, this is your card, by the way, Leo. This is you, your beautiful energy. Just harness your inner energy, your inner guide, your inner wisdom, your inner glow. It'll lead you to where you have to go to, and the right people will be drawn to you, and they will help push you onto the right path for you. Understand that the things that don't allow you to progress forward, we usually know about the things that hold us back. And I know you can feel it. When you're not feeling like yourself, Leo, your beautiful, happy, vibrant, glowing self, when your light is like dim and you can feel that, you have low energy. You beautiful Leos have high energy and high vibe. So when you're in low vibe, you can't give of yourself fully to humanity, and you can't collaborate, and you tend to self-isolate, which is really sad for a Leo, because you Leos are naturally born social butterflies, and you are born to shine and interact with other people. So if you're constantly involved in situations or with people that are like dimming your shine or holding you back, you're never going to be able to unfold and become the beautiful butterfly you're born to be, Leo. So I think you need to really, over this next 6 months, figure out for yourself what is worth keeping and what is worth letting go, and taking inspired action to down the path that is right for you, and going along with people and places and things that make you feel good, that make you feel like yourself, and then that you actually feel like are helping you progress. When we feel change in our life, you'll get a sense of feeling whether it feels right or whether it feels wrong. Trust your inner guidance. You are so intuitive, Leo. Trust that, okay? I'm going to grab a card from the Wild Unknown archetypes. See what other message there is for my beautiful Leo. If the cards don't come out for a while, guys, feel free to skip through. Sometimes, okay. The comic. Okay, yeah. This is about not taking things too seriously. Being your goofy, funny Leo self. Learn how to enjoy life. Life is a beautiful journey, and allow for others to help you, and you have a lot to help with other people also, Leo. You inspire a lot in other people. You are like funny and magnetic and interesting, and so much people are drawn to you. You're like the comic in a sense. You're just who you are. You're so authentic. People are drawn to you, and sometimes that can draw the wrong people to you. It could also draw the right people to you. So understand that some people that you were involved with maybe in the past weren't good for you, but there was always a new team of people that can come in, that can appreciate and embrace you for the beautiful soul that you are, the beautiful, transparent, amazing, unique soul that you are. And you don't always have to shut people out or isolate yourself and feel like you have to do everything on your own. And if you ever do feel like you have to walk the path of life on your own for a period of time, trust that your intuition is going to guide you and light the way for you. And I feel like this card is also saying only welcome in any people that are going to offer you happiness and that same bright energy that you give back. Look for that reciprocated energy, Leo, because you deserve that. Of all people, you truly do deserve that, because you're a lovely person and you deserve that same equal treatment and respect that you give others. So I'm going to grab one more card to close your reading, beautiful Leo. It's Sacred Destiny Oracle. Yep, I love that. I know you Leos love to get going and get moving as a fire sign naturally, but Patience is key. Patience is key with allowing your life to transform, allowing inner, your own inner guidance and the guidance of the universe to show its wisdom to you, show its path to you. You just take little steps and the rest of the path will reveal itself to you. If you're trying to see if some people are holding back, take a step away from these people and see their reaction, see how these people react, see the feeling that you get when you move away from certain people, and learn from those little steps. Be patient in the process. Don't expect huge changes overnight. Take small steps and your life will progress eventually, and the things that need to be revealed to you will be revealed to you. And just trust that. Be patient. Your life is unfolding just as it should, Leo. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You've met people that you have for a certain reason. You've been in certain jobs that you've been in for a certain reason. Everything is meant to be. And just allow your life to unfold over the next 6 months and see where it takes you. Learn to cut out what no longer serves you, and yeah, that's pretty much the main message here, Leo. So that's all I have for you, my beautiful Leos. I hope it resonated. If it did, feel free to give it a like or leave a comment. I love hearing what you guys have to say. So if you feel called to, you may also subscribe. I would appreciate it. But if not, that is all good too. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening, whatever time of the day it may be for you guys. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.